Hello and welcome to all you Leos out there. This is your monthly horoscope for June. Hope you're doing well in these surrealistic times. And let's have a look what June is all about. It's a very eventful month. There's eclipses going on, there's a Mercury retrograde going on, and there's a Venus going direct again going on. And also Jupiter, Pluto are coming together for the second time. Let's break this down. First of all, the eclipses. Now, on the 5th of June, there's one eclipse in Sagittarius. That's a fellow fire sign. So that will be quite a nice or a more gentle eclipse for you. Notwithstanding the fact these eclipses that I'm mentioning, they belong to the Saros family full north, and they're about blockages. Haha, how strange, isn't it? We're all having some blockages in these times. But it's better to act after the eclipse. That's basically what this is all about. Now, for you, dear Leos, as I said, this first eclipse of the 5th of June isn't a very bad one for you because it's a fellow fire sign and it's happening in your house, the 5th house, which is a house of self-expression, which is a house of creativity, children, romance, and whatnot. Now, the energy there on the 5th of June is with the South Node. So the South Node with the Moon in Sagittarius is opposing the Sun. And whenever there is a South Node eclipse happening, this is about letting go. And when there is the North Node together with the Sun and the Moon, there is something new starting. So this one eclipse is about letting go of some old love maybe, or letting go of an old project, letting go of, it can also mean letting go of a child, a child that is 18 years old and is going to college or whatnot and trying to live on their own and whatnot. So these kind of energies. It's about letting go of a part of your heart, but it gives you new hope and new possibilities for the future, new goals, because that's the 11th house where the Sun is and the North Node. So a lot about old drama and old feelings, letting go of that. I think this is a good thing for you Leos. Of course, when there is some love there that maybe you just met someone and it's not working out, it could also mean that, letting go of a lover or letting go of an old attitude that you had towards love and that you see it's not working. This is not okay. I need to review my goals. I need to see it in another perspective. So now the other thing that's one eclipse. The other eclipse is happening on the 21st of June and it's in your 12th house. So this is a bit hidden. It is the Sun together with the Moon together with the North Node, although the North Node is in Gemini, but it's the very end of it. So that's why it's still an eclipse in Cancer in your 12th house. Now this is about new beginnings for you, Leo, for relaxation, for reloading the battery, for having time to yourself, spending time with yourself and enjoying that. That's also the 12th house, your subconscious. There's something going on during this month where your subconscious takes over, so to speak. You have to be careful with that because everyone has blind spots, of course, but at the same time, Mercury goes backwards there, retrograde in your 12th house. I think for you, it's going to be really tapping into some really unconscious patterns and putting a light on them so that you're not getting on the mind anymore because of it. A very spiritual month for you, Leos, because it's so deep and it's a lot of energies that seem to going on behind the scenes but have an impact on you on a very real level. Now Mercury goes retrograde around and about the 19th of June, going backwards in your 12th house. So a lot of the June energy is also pointing towards take a step back, reflect, try to relax if you haven't done already, and try to go deep and go within and connect with spirituality as well, if you haven't done that already. It's certainly not a time to think about what you're gonna do and go. That's for a bit later, when it's more towards your birthday. But this is definitely about a time of thinking about things behind the scenes, about some plans maybe for the future, and also about how you want to deal with yourself. So instead of being your own worst enemy, to how can you be stronger by knowing your own unconscious activities going on. So it's quite psychological at the same time, because it's in a water sign, so it's quite nurturing as well. So for those of you who think, yeah, I want to get to know myself a little bit better, whether you're 20 or 60, it doesn't matter. It's a good time. It's a good time to do some inner work, to do some yoga, to do some meditation there, to do also some regression work, even just to activate that subconscious level. Because it seems that, or isn't it, is a truth that a lot of our unconscious emotions, they kind of determined our choices. So you're at the verge here of getting to know that part a bit better, so that you can make better choices, easier choices, and being not self-destructive, but rather being constructive. So very deep month for you, Leos. Another thing that I find quite interesting is the Jupiter-Pluto, so that's on another level, is the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. The first one happened at the end of March, beginning of April. There will be another one in November. So now is the second time in your 6th house of your health and also of your day-to-day work. So there's something at the very end of the month, something positive, expansive, considering work and your health. And I think it's going to be more for a lot of people in general, work, because at the end of the month, the moon will be in Virgo, that's your 2nd house, and it's going to trine all that Jupiter-Pluto energy. So there is like a certain windfall. It could be a financial windfall. It could be a windfall when it comes to your work. There's more meaningfulness there, maybe a promotion, or maybe you shift, you transform work, and it's way more expansive. It's broadening your perspective, or when it comes to your health, maybe you've had some health issues, and now there is like this confidence of having a better health, basically, because you do some exercises or whatever you have been doing the last couple of months. It's like a positive reward because of that. Okay. So there's not a lot of relationship stuff here going on, although when it comes to connections from the heart, there is some emphasis, as I said, with this on the 5th of June, with this eclipse going on. So about a renewal, about letting go of old feelings, so that there's place for some new hope and new goals for the future. Having said that, I wish you a very, very, very good month, dear Leos. Thank you so much for getting in touch, for emailing me, for ordering personal readings, for liking and commenting on these videos. It's really important. Thank you so much, and have a good month. Bye bye.